you're better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and witching hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Oh, oh,
oh. After my arrest, I was really skeptical about anything on the internet.
I drove 2 hours out in the heart of Pennsylvania to meet what I thought was a nice young lady, but it turned out to be some guy named Chris Hansen.
With Uncle Minkle, they bring the matches directly to you.
No more getting chased out of the gymboree by angry parents.
And no more getting chased out of the park by some busybody yelling, "Stranger danger." Hi, I'm Paul Hargis, the founder of Uncle Mingle. Here at Uncle Mingle, we use a scientific system to help you find someone looking for someone just like you. They're out there, and what's the big deal? They gotta learn sometime.
I'm just so tired of the dating scene. How am I supposed to meet my soulmate at some loud Chuck E. Cheese or crowded Build-A-Bear?
I just like the pictures.
We use 7 dimensions of compatibility to find your perfect match. Qualities like respects their elders, heavy sleeper, camera shyness, ability to keep a secret, flexibility, and most importantly, ability to keep a secret. Other dating sites use pictures of bare bottoms and things of that nature. At Uncle Mingle, we match you based on who you are deep down inside. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want a January-December romance, but you're tired of everyone being a blabbermouth, try Uncle Mingle.
For the first time, I found someone I can communicate with. Oink, oink, oink. That'll do, piggy.
Other sites use Photoshop. With Uncle Mingle, you get the real McCoy.
Because Uncle Mingle knows what I like. Tiny feet and chubby little thighs.
After my troubles, I promised my ma no more of that stuff. But now she's dead.
And the best part is, you know they're not law enforcement.
Please! I'm sorry, Mike. Throw the computers in the bathtub and act like nothing happened. You again.
I'm a teacher, sir, and those are art photos.
Ow, you're hurting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, what the fuck is going on with that? One time, just one fucking time, I want everything to look the way it's supposed to look. Is that so much to ask? Is it so fucking much to ask? How's that? Is that good? That looks decent. Let's go with it. Fuck it. Everyone, welcome. Another edition of Off the Grill. I'd like to thank our new sponsor, Uncle Mingle. You can find them now apparently on using the Tor browser. Old Paul Hargis. Isn't he a scamp? Let's take a quick look at the chat here. Let's say hello to old Dan Shine. Billy B, my man. Scatterbrain 614. Hello and thank you. Oh, Sean McManus, you tardy son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Ah, good to see you. I would like to, at this time, just kind of give out a heartfelt, get well soon to old Jonathan Bombastic over at Bombastic Reviews and S'mores Indoors. It seems after the incident a few weeks back that he was assaulted and hospitalized by Joe Bob Tarheel. I do, on behalf of the whole kind of loose YouTube collective, I do hope that he, recovers in a timely fashion. Hopefully he'll be back to 100%. But with that out of the way, obviously, like I said, again, welcome back to another episode of Off the Grill. I'm Steak Sauce. This is the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. Along with our new sponsor, Uncle Mingo, obviously, as always, we are brought to you by Coca-Cola with coffee. I drink it because it's sterile. I like the taste. Billy Bean says his uncle molested him on Saturday at the family get-together. That he's bedridden and he had to do all the work. It's like a rite of passage, I think, in America. It's just how we do things here. Just say what's up to Roldy, one mad Italian. 10 straight German suplexes. I can see that. Gotta watch out for them Tar Heels. They're stronger than they look. Ain't that the truth? I also wanted to point out, friend of the show, Vanderhoff 66U, where the fuck, Dave. A good friend Dave. How about that? He pointed out today is the 8th anniversary of the theatrical release of the best Evil Dead movie, the remake, or whatever you want to call it, with the lovely Jane Levy. Let's take a look at perhaps maybe the best scene of the movie, or at least the best line of dialogue.
Why don't you come down here so I can suck your cock, pretty boy?
Right? I mean, that's fucking pretty much perfection. Gypsy Warrior, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Billy Bean said all his other cousins called him Uncle Touchy and said he molested them as kids. He never touched me as a kid, so I felt left out. What are you, Mr. Garrison? Jesus. Actually, I just got news. As a matter of fact, that it's kind of poor taste, but Michael Bay is going ahead with they're taking the real life savageness of that Tar Heel incident, and making it a movie.
And Luc Besson made it work. And Hollywood
I love it.
Okay, we can do it. Oh! You okay?
It's pretty harrowing stuff. Well, I guess we just got over the Easter weekend, Easter holiday I spent with people who I consider family but aren't technically family. I don't know why I did that as if it were like a wink to something. That was odd. Yo, that fucking tongue scene, dude. I debated putting that in there as well, but I don't know how fucking. I don't remember offhand who made that movie, so I don't know how quick. I think it's Lionsgate, so I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know how fucking. I don't want to. I don't need my fucking podcast stream pulled. I don't give a fuck about like the secret sauce streams. Those are fine. I got no problem with those getting pulled because those are just for farting around. Dan asks if Megan Fox will be washing Lauren's car. Yes, of course. What else is she doing? Lauren will be played by Peter Dinklage. With Mr. Bombastic being played by Warwick Davis, who is much younger than I suspected. It was brought to my attention by a friend of the show, El Peso General, that he's only like in his 50s now, which blows my mind. Oh, look, it's Orc. He says, Sup FGT. No, it's NFT. It's non-fungible token. You got it wrong. Yep, and that's why it's the only actual good one, because there's no fucking comic relief, and the effects were all practical too, by the way, which is terrific in my fucking eyes. It really is one of the better movies that's come out in the last 20 years in the horror genre. Speaking of that, Gypsy, has there seen any new shows or movies recently? Yes, and we'll get to that in a little while. Just you wait there, big guy. Billy Bean says, as a large man, he's not going to laugh at something he's been laughed at for. I say, fuck that. Have I I've never broken a chair, but have I fucking missed a chair and fallen on my fat fucking ass? Absolutely. And that's why I'll continue to laugh at other people that do it. It's the only way that I'll heal myself is to laugh at others. Hello to Jamie Hart. I think that, yeah. Even Jamie thinks Megan Fox is hot with 2 T's. Saucy. I know Raimi was on board with it, with his approval. That's good. That's fine. Raimi's the least of those first 3 movies' problems, but what are you going to do? So I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about. Oh. But as far as, since I got the comments out of the way, figured if I could go ahead and pop this up here. Just came in today, only a month fucking after I ordered it. The brand new Christian Hanahara Return of the Living Dead Part 2 tribute shirt, we'll say. We'll say it's a tribute. Of course, you can go over, I don't know, a store. Because I'm dumb. I don't fucking plan for things. Just like with S'mores and Doors last week, except at least they have just like a straight up website. I'm pretty sure that Christian does not. So let's see if I can find it, huh? Yeah, there it is there. We found it, y'all. We found it pretty easily. Dan, am I ready for WrestleMania week? I guess. Am I excited about it? Not in the fucking slightest. I haven't been excited for a WrestleMania in probably 5 or 6 years. I don't know what that says about me. Am I just a cunt with fucking, too high of expectations? But you take a look at some of the older selections there. There's a Firefly Family Podcast. Shout out to Hey, isn't it Devon Graham? Kinds of stuff there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, good. It's got to load for more. Gee, Orc, I think my fucking Spectrum might be dying. Or he's just got too much wacky shit going on here. I don't know. All kinds of Halloween shit. But, right there you go. Christian Hanna Return of the Living Dead 2 inspiration. Only $17. They have pretty much any size you want, unless you're 3x tall. Then go fuck yourself. Yeah, man, I had to have this when I saw it, and it made my penis hard. So, what are you supposed to do? Not get it? Doesn't make sense to me. CHH in the house. Ozzy's going into the Hall of Fame last minute. Who cares? Hall of Fame didn't matter. Now they're not even trying to pretend like it does. So, because it does make zero sense to put him in fucking the night before the show. I don't know. Fucking doesn't make any sense to me. Slaughterport subject says he's more excited for the Jericho Austin show after. Amen, pal. I was watching a couple of the older ones, Austin show today. I missed the Lawler one somehow, and also I was sleeping, so I didn't really watch it either. So I have to go back and actually watch it. I was watching some of the Randy Orton one earlier, and I'll go back and finish that one. Christian, no problem. Scatterbrain 614 asks what my favorite WrestleMania is and favorite WrestleMania moment. Well, my favorite WrestleMania is the first one. Nothing will ever top it. And my favorite moment is when John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella. It was so beautiful. No. Of course, I'm lying in both respects. Oh, thanks, Christian. That's a sweet thing to say. It's a lie, but thanks. Favorite Mania, hands down, is WrestleMania 17. Nothing else really has ever come close. For favorite moment, it'd have to be a three-way tie, I think. Two of them coming from the same Mania. Mania 21. Cena winning the belt for the first time, beating JBL. I was big on the Cena train. Like, the moment he fucking started doing Dr. Thugonomics gimmick. So I was like the culmination of all that. And then, as well as Batista beating the shit out of Triple H and finally fucking ending that reign of terror. I mean, that's what they call it. But I liked a lot of it, but it was cool to see it kind of fucking like the belt just out of Triple H's hands. And sure, he challenged for the title fucking the next two Raw pay-per-views. That feud kind of ending with that incredible Hell in a Cell between Batista and Triple H, and that's one of my all-time favorite matches, hands down. Any show, any fucking time period, man, it's fucking great. And then the other moment, it's kind of the fucking round out that three-way tie, like I said, would be the end of WrestleMania 20 with Benoit and Guerrero embracing in the middle of the ring, knowing that fucking 3 short years later, a little more than 3 short years later, fucking neither one of them would be, alive. Christian says favorite Mania moment he thinks is Hogan beating Slaughter. It was emotional for him. Yeah, well, I wasn't alive, so I don't know what to tell you. Matter of fact, you weren't alive, motherfucker. Gypsy says McIntyre won WWE title last year. It was amazing for everyone here. Turncoat Slaughter was awesome, Dan. I do agree that angle was pretty cool in that regard. Kane screaming, "You're not real" at Taker at Mania 24 or 2004 was a cool moment too. That I agree with. Yeah, that whole fucking. I loved fucking bald Kane for about the first 2 years before they really just totally cut his balls off. Sean McManus, why don't you fucking do something? Say something, Christ, kid. Hanging around, lounging like some fucking Poindexter. Give me a fucking break. Whatever to that Benoit kid. Well, pull up a chair, bud. I got some news for you. Anyway, yeah. Ew, you watched the first WrestleMania live? Christian says, can we agree the ECW One Night Stand 05 is one of the best pay-per-views ever, though? As a man that really isn't a fan of ECW as a whole, no. Cannot agree with that. Lance Storm and fucking Jericho were good. Benoit and Eddie was pretty good. And I did like fucking the whole Heyman segment, but I mean, there's fucking probably about 50 better pay-per-views, frankly. Yeah. Hey, Corny, what's going on there, pal? Get those nice Texans their tacos. All right, you got a show later, so you got to get your work done, pal. I'm not going to answer most of these. I even throw them on the screen. George the Animal Steel in the chat. Except with more hair. But, you know, visibly, from the neck down, he's pretty good. What do we got here? So, yeah. I'm going to make this a short one today, guys. I mean, we got another half hour or so, but old Lauren's got some fella, I don't know, it's his boyfriend or something like that, on his show tonight. So I don't want to take away from his whole show. But if any of you cocksuckers move over there, you will be banned from this show. Kidding, of course. What the heck, guys? Oh, as far as TV shows, new movies, of course not. I mean, I finally did get through to watching the most of the special features in the movie for any actual movie of Event Horizon after the new Scream Factory release. It looks pretty terrific. You know, movie is just as cool as it was the first time I watched it. So. Oh, I'm only going to cut you some slack because I already knew how old you were, but yeah, Corny's show starts after Lauren's. Yeah, can we just fucking just shut the fuck up about the old Philly fruit for a while? I'm about sick of it. Like, it's not even fun to make fun. Like, you can't make fun of the retard, so it's not even fun. I don't know. I'm over it. Hogan, greater than HBK. Christian, you just bought yourself a timeout. Let's see here. Where are we? Yeah, 4K transfer is lovely as far as that goes. But I did want to I watched the newest Law and Order SVU. Oh, pardon me. Good Lord. I keep that up here. That actually spun off into the brand new Law and Order Organized Crime, with Christopher Maloney reprising his role as Detective Elliot Stabler, which is fantastic. It's got Dylan McDermott, I think. A couple of, I don't know. We'll leave this one right up here. This is perfect. Hulk Hogan could go fuck himself. Fucking lame, bald asshole. Fucking sweet skullet, bro. Because you're retarded. Yeah, back in the 90s, Christian. Shut up. Now you're going in for real. Billy Bean. So I watched those as well. Not too bad. You say Steak's Angry Foreskin, but it's like that's been gone for fucking near 28 years. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, sweetheart. You just look stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking organized crime shows interesting. I mean, I like the Stabler character, so as long as they don't fuck with that, I'll watch it till they cancel it eventually. But they got rid of all the fucking Law and Order things, like the fucking Chiron, the Chiron, the pum pum. They changed the music, which it's all those dumb things that it's just part of the fucking Law and Order experience. You don't change them. Like that's part of the reason why Criminal Intent sucks, other than the casting. Fucking Catherine Erb. I hope she dies yesterday. But Dan did have a question. I'll go back to wrestling. That's about all the new content that I've soaked up the last week. So I'm very lazy. Too lazy to watch things. I just sit in silence, listen to podcasts. Dan, where's that question, you cunt? I can't find it. There it is. Yes, favorite female wrestler or personality? I mean, old school, I guess, like Sharon Martel. She's a mean bro, and I like that about her. Attitude Era Trish Stratus is A-okay. Deborah as well. Can you guess why? I like Lita a lot, especially her edge phase. As of like today, like current fucking, Kelly again, there's an era where like the reason to like a broad is a wrestling gal, would be like fucking just, oh, well, yeah, she's hot. Billy Bean suggests the cat. Cat was fine. She did old Jerry Lawler wrong, but you probably couldn't get it up because she wasn't 13. But yeah, like fucking modern women Rhea Ripley's fucking one. She's gorgeous. Also, she's terrifying. I love that. Asuka's got fucking probably the most charisma on the roster, male or female. The Est of WWE, Bianca Belair. I'm liking her more and more. Gotta fucking shout out Ruby Riott. That's probably like just fucking straight up my favorite chick, but you know. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with the cat. I wasn't shitting on you for throwing out the cat. She was decent looking. You know, we got to see her titties on pay-per-view. Oh, yeah, you fucking Homer. Gypsy Warrior. Nikki Cross is the GOAT. Stop it. Fucking. She's built like a midget. Creeps me out. Well, that's fun. I don't know. I think actually this is the first time I've actually lost control of the chat. But I had to ignore a bunch of you guys yapping about shit that doesn't fucking matter. How obvious are WWE's motives for having Titus co-host with Hogan? Very obvious. And it's not going to work. I mean, not for nothing. As a white man, I probably should say nothing, but Titus does seem kind of like the UT type, if you know what I mean. You know, I'll say no more on that, but you know, it's pretty clear like fucking the New Day ain't happy about it, you know. But they got a little bit of self-respect, and they'd have a job in a minute if they ever got fired. So, is Ice-T still on SVU? Yes, sir, he is. He is now a sergeant in the SVU squad, whereas old Olivia Benson is now the captain of that unit. The wrestler I hate most is Hulk Hogan. I don't know if I think I hate Bret Hart. No, I definitely hate Hogan. Fuck Hogan. Hogan sucks a dick. Yeah, Hogan's the worst. Oh, hey, isn't that Devon Graham? Corny, you got to spell the Fiend correctly before you fucking shout him out. Jesus. Fucking Texans. I don't think your dad would be too fucking happy with you cheering on, you know, a literal monster. Alexa Bliss, what about her? She's a delicious little gal. I don't know why she's dating a 55-year-old failed pop star fucking... what's his name? Ryan sucks a dick. I think he dated Ashley Simpson in the early 2000s. I can't remember his name. Ryan Cabrera. Fuck that fag. Hey, he sure did snitch to Vince about Ventura. For those that don't know, Ventura tried to kind of get some support to unionize as wrestlers back in the 80s, you know, and the only way to really do that is to have the fucking top guy on your side, you know. So Ventura broached the subject with Hogan, and Hogan went, "Yeah, brother, that sounds like a good idea, brother." They went, "Vince, unionize." So, fuck Hogan. Faggot, I hate him. Holy shit! It's Nicholas Eugene Ridza. How are you, pal? It's good to see you in the chat. I hope you're excited for WrestleMania week. Oh, look at him bringing a fax to the table right away. Do you know this will be the first Mania since Mania 4 with no matches from Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and The Undertaker? Is that true? Yeah, I used to like that song too when I was gay. And by when I was gay, I mean when I was like fucking 13 or 12, however the fuck old I was when that came out. Mostly just because Ashton Simpson was in it. I had a thing for that oddly shaped nose. I don't know. He read it on the book. Hey! Coney back here taking a shit! Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. I don't know what book you're talking about, Nick, but I'll take your word for it. I'm guessing that Shawn Michaels was on fucking Mania 5 as part of the Rockers. That's the only way I could see that happening. But I don't know. Yeah, I like a good, little fucking anti-Italian humor. It's good, so I'll give Hogan that. But, of course, he didn't write that line. So still, fuck him. See, this is why me and Devon Graham get along. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Thank you for the segue, Nicholas. You're pretty good at that. What do I think about the Sam Darnold trade? I was going to bring that up today. So today the Jets traded their at one time promising young quarterback. He's still young, he's still promising, but we ruined him. The Jets traded Sam Darnold, their fucking supposed quarterback of the future, to the Panthers for a 2021 sixth round pick, as well as a second and fourth round 2022 draft pick. So, being that we have the Jets, I'm not part of the Jets. I don't work for them. Being that the Jets have a second overall pick, I can absolutely see them taking a quarterback in the draft. I think of the quarterbacks to be available, because it looks like Trevor Lawrence will undoubtedly be going first overall to old Jacksonville, so he'll get ruined. That's like the only team that I have more faith in ruining a quarterback than the Jets. But we'll take Zach Wilson out of BYU or Brigham Young University. So Sam Darnold goes to Carolina. He gets reunited with Robbie Anderson, who kind of had a lot of shit to say about fucking Darnold when like last offseason after he signed with Carolina. It was pretty much just a video of Sam Darnold missing and wide open, over and over. So it'll be nice to see them two get along. I don't like Robbie Anderson. Fuck him. I think last year was a fucking aberration from him. Yeah, he can shine when you got fucking DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel and, Christian McCaffrey and another running back. Fuck, I can't remember his name, but that did really well when McCaffrey went out. Gotta love getting a guy who grew up on the L. Ron education. Mormon L. Ron Hubbard is fucking not the Mormons, you idiot. Jesus. I'm gonna fucking smack you in the face. Oh, Mike Davis went to Atlanta? Well, that wasn't the point. That was fucking, it sucks for Carolina, but the whole point was that with that kind of talent, fucking, of course Anderson's going to be able to get open once in a while. When he was the only thing resembling talent on the Jets, that wasn't quite the case. I'm going to throw this up there. Remember to smash that like button. Thank you, Gypsy Warrior. Also, quickly with that, it seems like then fucking they'll get rid of Teddy Bridgewater in Carolina. And I would love for him to come back to New York to mentor Wilson. Maybe even start the first couple games. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think the Jets have 10 picks in this year's draft and now 11 next year, with 2 first-rounders each year. Slaughter says, good move for both sides. Just get draft capital. Darnold gets a good O-line and playmakers he's never had in New York. I agree. Yeah, it is pretty much the same shit, I guess. Good. Go fuck yourself. Let's see. Scatterbrain asked, of the sports you like, who's your teams? Obviously the Jets. And now, as contradictory as it may seem, I'm also a Buffalo Bills fan, as that's where I grew up. Kind of developed the South Side through all those fucking the Chan Gailey, Ryan Fitzpatrick years. Stevie Johnson, fucking Donald Jones at receiver, Naman Roosevelt, C.J. Spiller. Old fucking Freddie Jackson, who's one of my favorite running backs of all time. I fucking love that guy. I hate that fucking the Bills are just having success now after he's retired. I would have loved just to fucking have him as a Bill, play in a playoff game. And I think they probably would have done well to sign him instead of fucking dressing Zach Moss at fucking loser. But anyway. Baseball I don't give a fuck about. Basketball, I mean, I've fucking changed over these. I've liked the Celtics. When I was real young, I liked the Magic when Shaq was there. Penny Hardaway, that was cats. Hockey. I guess, Maple Leafs. I did decide fucking when Brody Lee died that I was going to take up his fandom as a fucking Leafs fan. So going with the Toronto Maple Leafs in hockey, because that's a sport that I just watch. I like watching it, but I don't know. Like I don't get any sport nearly as much as I get football. So I don't know. Oh, we're one defenseman away from making a real run. I don't know. I like to watch it. It's fun. It's back and forth. It's violent. We'll leave that up there. Nicholas, you know how to get back on my good side. But then you said this, so fuck you. No. But this outweighs that. Gypsy Warrior likes the Texas Rangers baseball team. Aren't they the cheating mother? No, that's Houston, right? I don't know. Didn't one of those Texas teams cheat like fucking 2 years ago to win a title? I don't know. Not my forte either way. Oh! But no, I didn't. I will not be watching that this week. I didn't watch Dr. Oz either. That's been my grandmother and I's fucking bonding time, but fuck those two guys. The Astros. It was Houston. Yeah. Not the Rangers, the Astros. Let me throw this back up here. Let's do this. Scoot that up there real quick. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tom Brady doesn't cheat. The Patriots organization cheats. Brady's just generally aware of the situation. That's it. Fuck you. Knock it off. Tom Brady's a saint. He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing. Yeah. Maybe a week. As we said, it's kind of, I don't do segues unless someone pops it up there for me, but Mania Week's interesting. I don't care about the Hall of Fame because it's digital this year. I don't care about NXT That's a 2-night event for no reason. The Mania matches I'm looking forward to, like Cesaro, Seth Rollins, will be good, even though there's not really much of a fucking storyline to it. Lashley and McIntyre is going to be a heavy hitter of a match. I really do hope Lashley wins. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do something fun. Let's pull up the card. I'll give you guys my predictions and then what I think should happen. We'll do that. That'll be fun, won't it? So I'm pulling this off of CBS right now, cbssports.com. Fuck off. Fuck it. They're not pop-ups, but it's just like all that shit that the website's like, hey, we noticed you have ad blocker on. You want to eat our asshole? And I said no. Then they fucking pop up 6 more things about it. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, night 1. I've heard speculation that this will actually open the card, which I do hope is the case. But WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Corny, if you fucking say anything about pineapple on pizza again, I will put you on fucking timeout. And if it happens again after that, I will be fucking kidnapping you and putting you in Philadelphia. Do not fuck with me. As I said, Lashley versus McIntyre for the championship. That would actually be great if it goes on first. That'll be a fucking great match. So hopefully it'll get the live crowd for the first time in over a year. Hopefully it'll get them excited. Get them into the show. I do hope Lashley wins. I think they're going to have McIntyre go over so he could get his rub in front of the fucking live crowd this year. But what I think should happen is that, the Hurt Business breaking up ends up being a ruse. It was a bunch of like a smosh, fucking, this, that, and the other happens. Fucking, I don't know. Maybe Lashley at first fames like Benjamin and Alexander come out like they're going to attack Lashley, and then they just distract Drew, and Lashley hits a spear. And you know what would be fucking great is if he brought back the Dominator as an actual finisher instead of not doing it at all. Yo, fuck all you no pineapple on pizza eating motherfuckers. I thought I had fucking cool people watching this show, man. Fuck this. Disgusting. Boo! Corny, I'm not putting it on the screen. I don't know what that's for, but... And we'll leave that up there for Hayden. Next up, they have the SmackDown Women's Championship, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. This is the match that's why I'm talking about hoping the WWE title goes on first. So at this, Bianca Belair being the fucking Women's Royal Rumble winner, this match will go on last for night 1. And I'm fucking positive these two will tear it down as well. I'd like to see Bianca win it, but I don't want to see Sasha lose it either. So, that's tough. And that kind of fucking holds up what I think should happen as well as what I want to happen. I don't know. I think Bianca wins. But maybe fucking Sasha should just kind of show that she's a little more savvy in the ring, a little more of a fucking veteran, a little more willing to do whatever it takes to fucking win, to keep the belt, just for a little while, Maybe have Bianca chase for a little while, fucking. I wouldn't say all the way to SummerSlam because that's a long fucking way off, and I hate fucking feuds that go that long. Only because there's so many pay-per-views in between the shows. Like now, if they had like a setup more like AEW, I wouldn't mind it, but they don't. So that doesn't even matter. Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Bad Bunny's gonna win. The Miz should win. Fucking celebrity should never go over a full-time wrestler. That's fucking stupid. I don't care about any of this. They have Damian Priest coming out to second Bad Bunny, which is dumb. He could have made it a tag match, but nah, it's fucking stupid. I don't know. Like I said, Cesaro and Rollins will be great. Cesaro should win. I know Rollins just came back, but like Rollins is over, and Cesaro's getting there. So Cesaro needs it more. I want him to win more. Let's go with Cesaro. Back to Raw Tag Team Championship, New Day versus AJ Styles and Amos, whatever. What the fuck? I don't know how to say his gay name now. Oh, God. This asshole in here is trying to fucking say that Lethal Weapon is a worse movie than Beverly Hills Cop and Rush Hour. Oh, Hayden, I'm going to suggest you don't ever use your CPAP again. Just read into that what you will. But New Day versus AJ Styles and his helper. I think they're running it with Styles wanting to have the tag titles because that's the only belt he hasn't held in the company. So as much as I like the New Day, I say fuck it. Go ahead and give it to him. Give it to him with the kind of fucking onus being the Styles only gets into the match at the end to make the pin, and that the big guy does all the work. Because this will be, from what I'm reading here, his in-ring debut as well. So what they should do and what I want them to do, I think, or what I think they will do, pretty much lines up. Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage. Braun should absolutely rip him apart. Just violently, bloodily, just fucking, just dominant showing. But make it fucking go 10 minutes of just like Shane kind of running around at first, but getting caught and hurt. What will happen, Shane McMahon will triumph because he is the greatest wrestler in all the world. Night 2, we have the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is the champion, taking on Royal Rumble winner Edge, also taking on Daniel Bryan. This match will be great. All three are fucking, top flight fucking talents. I don't know. I want Edge to have the belt again, especially because it seems like he's fucking on his way to being the rated R superstar of old. I don't want Daniel Bryan to take the belt. I like him. I'm glad he's in the match, but he doesn't need it. I also do hesitate to take the belt off of Reigns, but with my booking, fucking Reigns versus The Rock at next year's Mania, maybe it makes sense to take the belt off him now and move him to Raw, which I guess I would assume there's a draft coming shortly after Mania. I don't know. I think last year they did like 6 drafts, so whatever. So what I think they should do is give Edge the belt. I think what they will do is give Edge the belt. And hopefully this match main events, because again, Royal Rumble winner should fucking main event at least one of the nights, if we're doing 2 nights from here on out. Raw Women's Championship, Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. This might very well end up being match of the night. Dan, I think you pointed out to me a couple of days ago that Asuka really hasn't had a feud for the belt at all since the now departed Zelina Vega, which that happened like over the summer, didn't it? Or the fall at least, right? I don't know. She ain't been with the company in a while. So I'd like to, fucking have Asuka keep the title, but Rhea Ripley is a superstar. Like she's great in the ring, she's great in the mic, she's got a unique look. I think they're gonna give Rhea the title. And I think, in this case, the women's title should change hands. Rhea Ripley gets it. All right, next on this list here, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Here you go, Corny. Taking on Randy Orton. Look through here. Yeah, so apparently it's not clear if this will be a normal match or a return to the cinematic approach of many of Fiend's matches over the past several years. I think that's a good thing because you're not getting rid of Randy Orton. It's not like Randy Orton's retiring. God damn it. Rhea has short hair, so Hayden will love her, of course. Hayden doesn't like good things. Is really what I've come to understand. I think the Fiend wins, unfortunately, as well, Nick. But if it's going to be a cinematic match, you got to put Orton through that whole fucking faggot funhouse cocksucker match. And I don't like that, so I'd rather just be straight up fucking match in the ring. He could be spooky Jason knockoff. It's fine. I don't know. Just don't make this too long because I don't give a fuck about this anymore. I really don't. They've ruined a fucking cool concept like almost right out of the fucking gate. I feel bad for Bray Wyatt, but it is what it is. Next up, Intercontinental Championship, Big E versus African Apollo Crews. I think Crews got hit in the head. Thinks he's some Nigerian king or some shit. I don't know. I'm not really paying too much attention to that. Basically, what I think happens is that Big E squashes him. And what I want to happen is for Big E just to squash him. Fucking put him over. Put like 10 seconds. Get it close to being like a fucking Mania record. I think that's like 4 seconds. I think The Rock has that record when, that epic match against fucking Eric Rowan years back. I don't know. It's either him or Kane beating Chavo from Mania 24. But, get him in that rarefied air with a fucking 4 or 5 second win. Next up on the list here, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. This will be fun, too. This will be the one, the night 2 match to give Asuka Rhea Ripley pause from just straight up taking the, best match of the night. Zayn is a whole conspiracy thing since losing the title. I don't know. Kevin Owens gave him a stunner or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. These two are great. They have they're friends in real life. They have fantastic chemistry. No matter who's the heel, who's the babyface, I'm fucking looking forward to it. I think that Sami Zayn should win, but I think Kevin Owens does win. What the fuck? What is it? A pre-show match? Anyway, we have United States Championship, Riddle going as champion versus Sheamus. I say who gives a fuck. Keep the belt on Riddle. Sheamus should be doing something much more important than chasing the fucking United States Championship, in my opinion. And then I see this is kind of all by itself, but a SmackDown tag match. Ziggler and Robert Roode, the champions, versus the Street Profits. I don't like the Street Profits, so let's just keep the belt on Ziggler and Roode. I think that, unfortunately, the fucking New Day knockoffs will win the belts back. Shame. Looks like I said it was going to be a shorter one, but I still have to do this little unboxing we got, guys. Decent little haul this week. You hear that, guys? A couple things in. We'll start off with the Vinegar Syndrome haul. Demon Wind, baby. I'm jacked about this one. I'm real happy to have that. I watched that for the first time on Shudder with Joe Bob, the last drive-in. I had a fucking hell of a time. A lot of fun. Nick also wants Ziggler and Rude to win. That's great. Fuck, what did I miss in the chat here? Because I've just been yapping. Has there ever been a draw before? Yeah, DQ, double DQ. You know, they're both outside the ring at the count of 10 or whatever the fuck. Or they'll do a no contest if they fight into the crowd. You know, it's all lame shit. Asuka versus Hayden. That'd be terrific. Ben Grimm, what is this rumor you've heard? Go ahead and shout that out. No Gypsy Warrior. No Nikki Cross. Bad. Nick thinks Asuka's going to win, huh? That's interesting. Oh, Jamie Bad Boys is definitely better than Rush Hour. That's fucking not even up for debate. Damn, that's a good point. Oh, shit. There we go. But yeah, let's get back to that. So Demon Wind was first up from Vinegar Syndrome. And then this one is kind of like a B-movie fucking, classic. I haven't seen it somehow. Like I've known about it, but I've never watched it. But The Ice Cream Man. Old fucking Clint Howard. I don't know how I haven't seen it. I don't want to hear it from you fucking people in the chat. I know I should have by now. Maybe that's what I'll do after Lauren's stream here. Pop that baby and give it a spin. And then, next up on the list, I got this. I don't know who put it out initially. Scorpion releasing, maybe, but I got it from Grindhouse Video. I don't know. Hayes and that Devon Graham fucking pointed me in the direction of it. I found the VHS in the house. This movie here, Deep Space. It is a Fred Olen Ray. From what Dan says, is one of his better fucking titles. So have to give it a shot. The VCR I thought worked doesn't work, so I did have to go out and fucking snag this Blu-ray so I can watch it. But as you may have seen, got a little bit of a fucking slipcover on this baby. So what do? Here on this show, we hashtag rip the slip. Oh no, it's all ripped. I bet that was upwards of $30. Next on the list here was actually I won this on the Flesh Wound Features 500th episode stream. This is from 2014. It is an unrated little movie called Ghoulish Tales. This came to me from the magnanimous Daniel Shine. Haven't popped it in yet, but it is fucking, obviously still in there waiting to fucking, it's in the queue waiting to get popped in. Yeah, there we go. F that slip, hashtag ripped slip. We're not, Sean. We're not saving the slip. That's not what we're doing. It's counteract to the cause. Jeff Overing, what's up, bud? Hope you're well. So then, real quick, before I pull out the main event, I got more of those pins from that only 90s kids know Instagram page. I just said the name of it, so I'm not going to bring it up. But, right here, got another Good Burger one, and all that one, and the Austin Powers with Fuck Me and Fuck You. I'll probably be giving these away soon, so I don't know. Keep an eye out if you're interested in that kind of shit. Fucking A, Jeff. Exercising and playing basketball. I gotta get basketball's probably out of the fucking question for the time being, but I do gotta get my fat ass exercising. Saucy got too fat over the fucking last year. I mean, I've been too fat, but I added too much fat on top of it, so it's not a good combo. And as I said, the main event here, there's a box set that I thought it was actually like just coming out, but it's like copyright 2012. But it was like a pre-release on Amazon, so I don't even know what to fucking think. It's a 19 DVD set, the complete Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. Now, I actually bought this for my sister. She's a big Power Rangers fan as well, only because I liked it first, of course. And then once I got to see fucking all the bonus features and shit, it's like all these all these videos that like the videotapes that I remember from being a child that are on here kind of caught my eye, as well as like fucking the retrospective shit with the cast and crew from back in the day. Devon Graham, it's on Amazon. I think it's like $50. It's not bad. I think it's a decent fucking price for what you get. But it's got all 3 seasons of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, which was like a 10-show, like a 10-episode fucking miniseries, which I think led to them getting the Zeo, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I know that I watched Zeo when I was a kid, but that was about like it. I'm like, all right, that's enough. You keep changing shit. And they went to the Turbo, and the kid is the Blue Ranger, I think. He was a Blue Ranger. I'm like, no, kids, no. It's teenagers, not fucking 7-year-olds. Fuck this. 7-year-olds cry and shit their pants. Thank you. I love this shirt as well. Gypsy, that is the easiest question on planet Earth. Green Ranger all fucking day. All day. But yeah, it's got Lord Zed's Monster Heads, which is like a little Halloween, like a Halloween, best of kind of thing. Goes through a bunch of his monsters. Oh, we should invite fucking Scissor Lips or whatever the fuck. I don't remember their names, most of them. And it just kind of shows what happened. El Peso General. You like the Mighty Morphin Texas Rangers? That's great. It's good shit. Sean, I thought I liked you. White Ranger. Fuck that little talking sword faggot fucking cat thing. Saba or some shit. No, Saba Simba. That's Tony Atlas. There's Alpha's Magical Christmas, which is really gay because it's just Alpha and a bunch of children singing songs. This I haven't gotten to yet. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan club video. I always fucking wanted to join a fan club. My mother never did it. I've never forgiven her for it, and that's why we don't talk to this day. I haven't spoken to her. Why did I shut that off? I haven't spoken to her since I was 6 years old. That's not true. But for the sake of this podcast and podcast kayfabe, it is true. We lived in the same house for 7 years, but I would not talk to her. Power Rangers Live, the World Tour. That was a fucking stage show they did back in the day. Apparently, I was watching some of the features. They likened it to like Beatlemania because they had to like shut fucking the highways down in LA because it was just such like pandemonium and shit. I don't know. There we go. I wanted to be the Green Ranger because that was cool. I was a gay Irishman. No, I'm kidding, Sean. It's still Tommy, so I guess at the end of the day, it's all right. But green was my favorite color growing up, so Green Ranger. Plus, he was cool. He was better than Jason. He always beat him. Plus, he had like his own like standalone Megazord, the Dragon Zord. This is easily now the gayest show I've done. But Gypsy, I know why you like the Blue Ranger too, you little so-and-so. Wink, wink. No. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess that's it. That's the show. Stuff. I don't know. What do we got in here? Oh, I picked this out.
What?
I guess I'll use that at some point somehow. All right, one more time for old time's sake.
I'm super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say. I'm feeling super. No, nothing bugs me. Everything is super when you're. Don't you think I look cute in this hat? I'm so sorry, Mr. Cripple, but I just can't feel too bad for you right now because I'm feeling so insanely super that even the fact that you can't walk can't bring me down.
He's super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, he could be better, he must say.
I'm super. No, nothing bugs me. Everything is super when you're. Don't you think I look cute in this hat? These little pants with matching ties, I got it firm. I'm super.
Barracks and the trenches as well.
Stick 'em up. Skittles.
Yes, he's super and he's proud to be vain.
Okay.
Everything is super when you're
Super. Yeah, guys, I put this on the screen just so you guys can, see it because I have to. Apparently, he's just like heard this phrase and he's been using it nonstop since like Saturday. Anyway, I think that about does it. I don't know any last questions or comments. I fucking know we're late. But that was super. We'll throw some of this on here. That one. No, I'm not taking comments. I don't feel like it today. It's my prerogative. I'll give you this.
Does this feel good? All of us together again, like old times. They're getting big. You're getting big. I would have called. I didn't know she was sick. I would have called. Put me down for cheese. Is she better now? I don't think this shooting was racially motivated. What an arm. That guy's got an arm. I don't see any evidence that it was. That's all. That's all I'm saying. But it's good to be out. I will ask the pronouns. I didn't know that. I saw something about that on their Instagram. Ketchup and mustard is fine. It's over. The election's over. I'm having fun. You know? Meghan Markle's a rotten whore. Well, you tell her to shut the fuck up. In my day, every single person got molested. Every one of us. My ancestors didn't do anything to anybody, honey. I've been on the internet for 1 year. And now I finally am out of my house because my wife is dead of COVID. The vaccine is interesting. And that's what I'm gonna say. I think people are gonna spend their stimulus money on crack. Yeah, I was molested. She's Indian, she's black, she's Asian. What is she? What is Kamala? I'm happy I was invited here. And now you're saying I should leave. My belief about the world is that everyone exists to fuck me in my mouth. And if I don't cut off their dicks, well, then I get fucked in the mouth. And if your kids don't want to hear that, send them inside. Hey, I'm white. Get it? You get it? I want to thank you. I want to thank your wife. And I want to thank the other one. Hey, come here, come here. You want to suck my cock?
Iris loves you.